Unlock the power of the Merkaba to jump dimensions. Warping space-time with your energy body to travel the universe. Magic is nothing more than being able to warp space-time to your will. The Merkaba is a sacred 4D geometric symbol which contains all forms within itself. Maoshan sorcerers discovered how to combine spheres and triangles with their energy bodies to open space-time portals. This is the sacred combination of spheres and triangles, as well as the 8-sided symbol which actually unfolds into the Merkaba. The practices that I have been sharing with you on the shop in the thunderwizard.com website are practices that will allow you to jump into different dimensions. When you master this energy, you can then take it into meditation and use it to literally shift dimensions like you would change numbers on a combination lock. We don't live in a single universe. We live in a universe of probabilities. The universe that you experience is the one that you unconsciously choose and manifest. Using these practices allows you to tap into the Merkaba so that you can shift into the dimension that you prefer to live in. Go to thunderwizard.com and click on Shop. Solar Flash Update 2024. The Solar Flash will create 3 new Earths, a 2D, a 3D, and a 5D. Each human must choose. Get my books on Amazon, Kindle, or Audible, or at michaelwilliamdenny.com. Not the kind that abduct, those are something else, but higher dimensional beings of light. And they have been educating me on the nature of the multiverse, things that you cannot learn in the third dimension, things you cannot learn from science or religion. And one of those things is that they let me know that there was going to be an Ascension event. And they showed me in a vision which was tailored to me and all of the symbolism that I respond to psychologically, so I won't get into that. But it was very clear the message that there was going to be an event that everybody would see, and it would be an event that would be of a highly profound spiritual nature. The truth is that everything you always have most deeply desired is the truth. You've wanted to be loved. You've wanted to be seen. You've wanted to be accepted. You've wanted to be safe. And that is the truth. When we break through the barrier of the third dimension and we connect to higher dimensional anything, just anything outside of the third dimension, the first thing that hits you is the unbelievable love. That's the only thing that exists. And that you experience how beautiful and loved and special you are. Hello, fellow human light beings. Welcome back. It is time once again for a live guided interdimensional meditation. And this is the Michael Denny channel, formerly the Thunder Wizard YouTube channel. I hope you are all doing very well. Well, you don't need to look at that, do you? I hope you all are doing very well this evening. For me, it is evening. And I won't take up too much time talking. But if you saw the video that I put out earlier today, things are getting very dicey in the spiritual realm. I don't know. If you haven't already, go ahead and take a look at, let's see, is this it? Nope. Take a look at this video, this live stream, the 6-planet conjunction. Yeah, so things are getting very intense, and I think what is coming, it's as close to the shift, to the split, as I've seen in terms of astrology. Now, I don't base my life on any of those things. I learned that lesson on October 6th. I don't get bent out of shape over these kinds of things, but from an astrological perspective, at the very least, I think what we can be sure is that is going to be a pivotal solar eclipse. With that conjunction, things are going to flip. How fast they flip, that's a whole other subject. But it is also an astrological alignment combined with a solar eclipse that is going to have a huge effect on people's manifested reality based on their focus in their life. So if you've been waiting to make spirituality your focus, now's the time. If you've been waiting to, quit drinking, quit smoking weed, quit, eating fast food, quit whatever, gambling, whatever the hell it is, cheating on your spouse. If you've been waiting for a time to do that, now is the time. And as I suggested in that video, I would recommend that you do a spiritual practice non-stop between now and the 30th of March, because this is going to be a huge, huge opportunity for spiritual empowerment. If you've been waiting to, get spiritual power, now is the time. If you've been waiting to do the Maoshan 5-element spirit fighting, which you can find here at thunderwizard.com in the shop. If you've been waiting for anything to empower yourself, waiting to start that business, to focus on your true spiritual path, your path of giving to the world, now is the time. Because people who are focused on giving to other people's spiritual empowerment and focused on giving to themselves, this conjunction and this eclipse is going to have a huge, powerful effect. And it's going to have the reverse effect on people who are focused on superficial attachments. Anyway, so these meditations are also very powerful for all that, as you can imagine. And anyway, I'm going to stop babbling and we'll go ahead and get started. I don't know what we're going to do today. I did reach out to my friends and I told them that we were going to meditate today, and I asked for their help. And so I'm just going to trust the process and see what happens. All right, so if you would please get in your preferred meditative posture in your preferred meditative place in your home. If you're new to these meditations, I encourage you, if you're comfortable, to get into an actual meditative posture like full lotus or half lotus. Now, I can't do that, but if you can, go ahead. Also, sitting on the edge of a chair, like many of the Taoists do, and keeping your back straight, keeping the back of the neck straight, looking down at the floor, 2 or 3 feet in front of your toes, and then closing your eyes, focusing on the third eye point, keeping your hands on your knees. That is a very powerful meditative place. You can do it lying down, and you can also do it standing in a posture. You can also move. You can do your yoga, your tai chi, your qigong. You can do the 5-element spirit fighting practices. You can do whatever the heck you want. Try out different methods and see what works out for you. You do not have to try and copy me. You hear me in the background chanting. You do not have to try and copy my tone. You can do it in your own register, in your own time. And is that it? Yeah. My main goal is twofold. First and foremost, to help shift the earth. I will be focused on that wherever I'm led. My second goal is that you, doing these meditations, that you will be able to create a personal, visceral connection to a higher dimensional guide, and to foster that connection, and to awaken to your fifth dimensional self. That is my goal for you, my hope for you. All right, so excuse me first. Let us go ahead and get started. So get in your meditative posture. Inhale very deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale once again. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale one last time. And hold. And exhale. Continue breathing long and deep. Feeling your abdomen expand on the inhale and collapse on the exhale. As you inhale, allow your body to be filled with life force energy, chi, prana. On the exhale, release all of the tension, all of the emotions, the sensations you do not need, that do not serve you. We're now going to chant the whole breath. You know the drill. You inhale energy from the sky down through your crown to your feet. You exhale. You chant Hul, releasing the energy all the way down into earth. You then inhale a second time, bringing that energy up from the earth to your crown, exhaling the Hul sound and sending that refined earth energy into the heavens. We will continue chanting like this. Inhale and begin with me. Who
And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue inhaling long and deep, allowing your energy to expand into infinity, releasing your attachment to your perception of your identity, releasing your attachment to everything associated with your limited human fictional existence, allowing the energy of heaven and earth to move through you simultaneously in both directions, up and down, allowing yourself to continue to relax and expand into being the portal through which masculine and feminine can combine and create. Allow yourself to create within you a completely new universe, a completely new state of being. Within that empty, completely new state of being, allow yourself to create the ideal identity that will bring you the greatest peace, joy, and fulfillment. Allow that individual identity to come to your mind. If you could snap your fingers and become anything, what would that person be? Allow that to come into your mind. And now as you look at that beautiful, perfect being that you would like to be, imagine that you are going to unzip your current identity, which you are wearing like a costume. Unzip it, and when you unzip it and take it off, you are just a bright light of consciousness. You now allow yourself to float into and embody that perfect person, that perfect identity that you would like to be. And now become aware that there is a shaft of light which comes from the center of the earth, goes all the way up through the central channel of your new physical body, comes out the top of your head and goes all the way up through all of the dimensions to the highest dimension of conscious experience. We now allow ourselves to go down this shaft. We allow our new identity that we've just created to go down this shaft like it's going down an elevator. We go down through the center of the earth. We continue to go further down through all of the lower dimensions until we end up at the lowest dimension called Naga Loka. It is an underground cave that is filled with beautiful waterfalls, amazing mountains, forests, rivers, and there are gemstones of all sizes and colors everywhere. The light in that place comes from all of the gemstones that are scattered everywhere throughout this entire beautiful world. Allow yourself to become aware of one particular gemstone and allow yourself to be drawn directly to that. Take a look at it. What color is it? You can see that it has energy that is shining from within. This is a special portal for your new identity. Take a look into that crystal and imagine what your new identity, this new being that you choose to become, see how they experience themselves in the new world that is coming. What is it that brings you the greatest happiness and joy and simultaneously gives other people the greatest awakening and empowerment? And now allow yourself to take a hold of that gemstone. Ask that gemstone if it would like to come along with you. And if it says yes, then allow yourself to take that gemstone. Allow it to send energy directly into your third eye. This will allow you to see from the perspective of this perfection that this gemstone wants to bring out in you. So allow that energy, which is the color of that gemstone, to go directly into your third eye and stimulate your pineal gland, awakening you to your highest and truest self. And now allow this gemstone to be placed wherever it wants to be within your astral body. Your third eye, your heart, your stomach, wherever it wants to go. And now, if you would, please take a look off into the distance of this beautiful world. And you will see a beautiful being, a Naga being, which will make his or her way toward you. They may come to you in the form of a cobra. They may come to you in the form of a light. They may come to you in the form of a human. However they choose to manifest, allow this being to come before you. And now ask this being what message it would like to give to you. And now allow this being, if it wants to, and if you are comfortable, allow this being to merge itself with your Kundalini in your spine. This being is actually an extra-dimensional experience of your own consciousness. This is simply an extension of you. By tapping into it here in Nagaloka, you are choosing to take responsibility for all of your karmic experiences going forward. So you are going to allow your inner Naga to give to you complete awareness of how you can balance the karmic energies in your third dimensional world. And now we are going to allow this being that is within us, we are going to allow it to guide us up through this shaft of light. So we leave this beautiful world and we go up through this shaft of light that goes up, up, up. Once again, coming into the center of our earth, continuing to go up higher and higher and higher. We are now bringing our energy back into our physical body. So allow this energy now to merge with your physical body. Feel this energy merging with your kundalini, with your spine. Feel the pineal gland in the center of your brain becoming activated. And now we feel the connection to the light that goes up higher and higher. We feel this shaft of light strengthening, becoming more powerful. We now allow our consciousness to go up this shaft of light higher and higher and higher until we come up to the highest heavens possible. And in this realm, we allow our consciousness to expand into complete infinity. From this perspective, we are able to see our ultimate goal. This is our dharma. Karma is what we need to balance, and dharma is what our infinite soul seeks to create in any of its incarnations. Allow yourself to become aware of multiple incarnations that you've had either on Earth or in other civilizations or other dimensions. Allow yourself to see multiple versions of yourself and allow one of those versions to stand out and come toward you. So a version of you is now going to come before you. You may not even recognize this, might be a different body, a different everything. Spend a moment with this other version of yourself and ask this version of yourself to tell you two things. The first one is, what is the karmic attachment that you need to balance right now? So go ahead and ask that question. Repeat back to this version of yourself what you saw, felt, and heard. And now ask this version of yourself to tell you or to show you the highest expression of your true spiritual self that you are destined to become in the new, higher frequency earth that is being created. And please repeat back to this version of yourself what you saw, felt, and heard. And now thank this higher version of yourself. Allow yourself now to begin to go down this shaft of light, down through all of the higher dimensions, and allow yourself to come back into your physical three-dimensional body. Spend a moment breathing long and deep, allowing this energy to expand into all of your bodies, your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual bodies. Now we are going to get some work done. So we allow our energy to come out of our heart center. We rise up above our physical body, which we look down now and we can see is vibrating at a level never before. We go higher and higher up into the sky. We allow our energies to rise up through Earth's atmosphere. We break through Earth's gravitational field. We're now floating in interplanetary space. We look down on planet Earth. We are immediately hit with a huge amount of energy, and we expand into the higher dimensional self that we have just been working on. We feel ourselves expanding into multiple dimensions all at once. Your destiny is to become a multi-dimensional being where you can place your perception in whichever dimensions your mind chooses to experience. You will be able to be in multiple dimensions and multiple places all at once. This can only happen if you awaken to your higher self and let go of any three-dimensional attachments. Continue to expand into this multi-dimensional aspect of yourself. And now we are going to call to us all of the higher dimensional extraterrestrial beings who are around Earth at this time, working to help Earth to evolve. Send out a mental invitation for all of these beings to come and join us in our meditation. Allow one of these higher dimensional extraterrestrials to manifest in front of you. This is one of your guides. This is a being who is working with your three-dimensional self, whether you are aware of it or not. Allow them to come before you and allow them to give you a word of encouragement, empowerment, or advice. And now repeat back to this being what you saw, felt, and heard. And now we send out an invitation to all of the other civilizations on other galaxies. All of the galaxies that surround us, the Andromedans, the Pleiadians, the Sirians, all of the galactic federations, all of the councils, send out an invitation to invite all of these beings, either physically or in their astral energies, to come and be a part of our meditation. And now allow one of the wise council members come before you. So a being is going to come before you. It will be a being that is a member of one of the councils that help to direct consciousness in the universe. Allow this being to communicate whatever message is what you need to hear. And now repeat back to them what you saw, felt, and heard. And now we send out an invitation to all of the higher dimensional beings, otherwise known as the gods. The Mother, Father, God that created all of the other gods, all of the gods from all of the traditions. We send out an invitation to all of them to come and be a part of this meditation. And lastly, we send out an invitation to all of the energies of the planets within our solar system, because they are all about to combine their energies into shifting the earth into a higher spiritual frequency. Send out an invitation for all of the energies of all of the planets within our solar system to come and lend us their power. And now we are going to allow all of these different entities are going to focus their intention on creating a being that contains all of the powers of all of the beings that we have just listed. This will be specifically created just for you. And this being is going to come and awaken within you the energies that need to be balanced and awakened most, so that you can operate from your highest intentions. Go ahead and allow this being to manifest. It might be a mythological being like a dragon. It might be anything. Allow all of the gods now to focus on creating and merging all of these energies into your personal totem of awakening. Now ask this being to give you a word or a phrase which you can repeat which will activate and trigger your higher awakening. Now repeat this to yourself internally and feel where this energy goes within your astral body. Let this sound move more and more deeply into your deepest essence and to create and mold who you are going to become in this time of shifting. And now look into the eyes of this multi-dimensional being, and if you choose to, invite this being to come to you and continue to empower you and to guide you through this shift. Once again, repeat back to this being anything that has been said to you or any of your experiences. Now, on the count of 3, you're going to inhale and allow this being, if you choose to, allow this being to merge into your energy, bearing in mind that this is an energy that has been created by all of the gods and all of the enlightened beings for your protection and your empowerment. On the count of 3, inhale and think to yourself the name of this energy as it comes into your essence and merges with you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And release. And now we are going to focus our energies onto the sun. So we, in our new, transformed, activated power, essence, we and all of the light beings with us, we are going to make our way towards our sun. And when we get to the sun, we all surround it. If we were to look at the sun from above, we would see rings of light beings going off into infinity. You, in your newly empowered form, you are on the front line. All of the beings behind you are lending you their strength and their power. We are going to chant the Huar mantra, and when we do, you are going to send this power directly into the center of the sun. And these powers that you are going to be released onto planet Earth, and Earth will have no defense against the transformation that it will bring. This is irrevocable. Spend a moment thinking about your perfect higher dimensional world. Now, inhale and internally chant the name of your new higher self and send this into the center of the sun. And now to activate this energy, we are going to chant the Huar mantra. Inhale and begin chanting with me. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Now we are going to count to 3, and when we do, on the count of 3, you are going to imagine that essence of your highest empowered self, that mythological being. You are going to imagine that that being is going to be released in a huge energetic stream of energy headed directly towards Earth. And when that energy hits Earth, the Earth will not be able to resist the transformation that you are bringing to it. On the count of 3, we are going to say the word release. And then you will imagine that energy shooting towards Earth from the sun. Ready? 1, 2, 3, release. Now see that energy that you created racing towards planet Earth. We now bow to the sun and we thank her for the life that she gives to us and that she gives to the earth. Spend a moment thanking her. And now we are going to follow that energy towards planet Earth. So follow that energy as it races towards the Earth. And then, once again, we surround planet Earth. And we are going to further empower this energy by chanting the Huar mantra a few times. Inhale and chant with me. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. And now, we are going to allow all of these powerful beings that have joined us, we are going to thank them. We are going to allow them to go back to whatever realm that they wish to go to. We are going to now ask that one being stay behind. This is a being that has a specific message for you to take with you as you go back into your third dimensional self. Allow this light being to manifest in front of you. Ask this being to give you one last word of advice or encouragement. Repeat back to them what you saw, felt, and heard. And now we are going to allow all of these beings again to go back to where they need to be. Bring to mind the word that was given to you about the powerful being that you were able to manifest into, which you gave to the sun. Remember the name if you were given a name. Remember what that being looked like, what that being felt like. Now we are going to allow our energy to come back down into earth. We enter Earth's atmosphere and we can feel a huge amount of energy beginning to build towards a major release. We focus on where our physical body is. We allow ourselves to go further down into Earth's atmosphere. We go above our city that we live in. We find our home. We allow our energy to go back down through the roof. And then slowly and tenderly we allow our energy to come back into our physical body. Now, if you would please rub the palms of your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Inhale the energy through your eyes into your pineal down to your feet. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Rub your eyes, your face, scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck, shoulders, arms, chest, stomach. Come completely back into. All right, that was meditation for today. So I got a specific word and a name, and I saw this being that that did that all of the gods created for me. And so if you got a name, a word, I recommend that you research it, look it up, and see what you can find out. Maybe nothing, but it might be something. And allow yourself to focus on that. If you got something, if you didn't get anything, don't worry about it. If you got something though, and you find it meaningful, allow yourself to focus on that between now and the 30th. I do recommend that you have some kind of a spiritual mantra, some kind of practice like that, meditative practice like that, ritual. If you need one, you can go to astrology.thunderwizard.com, and I or one of my astrologers can give you one. But if you need one, you can just do simply Om Namah Shivaya. O-N-G, Om Namah, N-A-M-A-H, Shivaya, S-H-I-V-A-Y-A. Om Namah Shivaya. Chant this over and over again. Repeat it to yourself, walking around the house. Repeat it to yourself silently. See if you can get to the place where you can chant this in your sleep. And do this between now. If you do this between now and the end of the month, when we have this conjunction and we have this solar eclipse, you will be, well, I won't say anything. You'll find out what will happen. Okay, so that's it. I don't have anything else. You guys know what to do, where to go. These are the links, blah, blah, blah. I don't see any questions that I need to respond to. Mastering Your Reality. Mastering Your Reality gave me $5. Thank you. If you want to, there's a live chat thing you can do. You can always click on the dollar button and support any of these live streams. It's greatly appreciated. All right. That's it, my friends. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. I will see you all again on Saturday. Please be very good to yourselves until that time.
Ah.